It's Week 4 of the National Football League. And we'll see the Broncos' speedy running back. He's coming off a nice showing last week. Racked up a lot of yards and reached the end zone once. It's the Broncos and the Jets, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
We've had a driving rainstorm make its way through the plains, and it definitely is going to be a factor here this afternoon at Power Field at Mile High in Denver. Today, it's Week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's getting people in the locker room excited.
This season, obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's getting people in the locker room excited.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. Joe Reed returning. This taken in right around the goal line. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And it looked like he was able to get it back. So a big sigh of relief there, as that would have been a disastrous way to start this ball game.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
Yeah, and the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. The numbers for Walker from last week's effort. 19 carries, 78 yards.
I have to say, partner, their coaches didn't do a very good job of hiding their thoughts this week when they spoke with us, did they? They told us exactly this. We've been good on the ground, but sitting 8th in the league, we know we can kick it up a notch and push for the top 5. So there's no doubt in my mind, we'll see them try to establish that ground game early and try and pick up an early lead.
Give them plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down. But you look at this Bronco defense, currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Here is third down and 4. To throw, it's Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Mahomes going to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Here's Mahomes to throw. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms here going over the middle. Third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Mahomes on third. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up fourth down. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Second down throw coming for Ritter. That's complete to Pierce. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Ritter now. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Ritter will set up to throw it. And his throw here is incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play.
No, I was just happy. I held the Jets.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Taking it about the 16. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And the Jets will take over. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. They'll run with Walker.
Oh, let's go. Who is that? Iron Donuts?
Near the line of scrimmage.
Yes,
though. Matthew Ioannidis. Now a 2nd and 10. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
Oh, God.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Come on.
To the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down.
Oh, come on. Dang, he got the first.
And that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
How you doing, D Mizzy?
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where
The Purple beat Stag? I'm kind of surprised.
it's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up. But they
Ooh,
did.
let's go, broke it up.
First down there, but it's incomplete. When you look at this Bronco defense, currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass
Ain't no
defense in line,
way I'm
this
the
year
one
would
gets
be
the run.
really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants him to rush the
Let's go. Is that flute? We're playing. Peter Bland.
Broncos are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Yeah, I ain't gonna show me who it is. Oh no. Oh, Stoudemire. And who's 99 hip power? You can still catch. Hello?
So now the 2nd drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos.
Wait.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me, Dinizzy?
Position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49.
Check, check.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Oh, got a pitch.
Keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground.
Yeah, then
And
never
he
works.
stops immediately there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Okay, if you're running, please run to the left.
On play action.
Oh, play action.
Ritter.
Riddle, what are you doing? Oh,
Pass to the
A.J. Brown. Let's go.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down.
Oh, A.J. Oh, man. Yeah, that was hopeful taking.
Incomplete. The Broncos are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season, and they got off to the good start, but then 2 straight losses since.
See, this is another play.
What this does for a team's morale, how it affects their psyche.
Oh,
because
Alec Pierce.
let's face it, you work all summer pointing toward that opening game, you get the win, but then you don't carry it on from there. How will they bounce back from these
Okay,
losses?
let's see,
and
let's
try
see.
and get
I
right?
wouldn't be mad if this is a run. I thought. Not bad.
Here on 3rd and 2.
Oh, A.J. Brown. He holds on. Let's go.
And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
I'm surprised my O-line's been holding up pretty well.
Hands it off out
Go,
of the gun.
Duval.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to 3.
Hat tip to
How you doing,
line. They're
Nizzy?
clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
Come on. Overthrew that.
Throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive.
Honestly,
And finally, I
Dizzy,
think the guys on the defensive side,
you said
no.
you said that like both of the top quarterbacks seem like pocket passers. I'm honestly okay with that because Riddle, he scrambles too much. I honestly need a quarterback who just stay in the pocket and throw it.
Situation here on 4th and a yard. All right, ball at the 1 yard
No,
line.
no, go for it.
What do you
Go
say?
for
I
it.
say
Go.
Because if you can't get
Come
1
on.
yard,
I
adage, if I can't
hate
get
you,
1 yard, I don't deserve
CPU.
to win anyway.
Like,
Tell
what
your
the
team
worst
it's
case
that time.
scenario?
Who's going to get down into trenches, grind it out, and make sure that ball gets in the end zone? Who's it going to be? Let's go, Taylor.
So he's been automatic to this point in the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
What a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong,
This
that
I
means that you
formation.
planned for it. And you liked
Oh
the
god,
results
well, it worked out.
So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
I'm sure he said challenge accepted. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Ooh, man.
Caught by Waller. 2
Ooh,
yards on
who's
the
that?
pickup, and that's all they needed to move
Oh,
the
damn ball.
sticks.
I would say. Is that tight end or wide receiver?
Nothing after 1 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter. as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Walker now on 1st and 10.
The commentators closely said, "Oh man, this Broncos defense had the best rush defense, and Ken Walker is just, yeah, just dominating my defense."
This offense finding its
Then a lot of single back type formations, a lot of tight end sets.
Now Mahomes.
God. Yep, Buchanan. He's about to have like 200 all-purpose yards by the end of this game.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play.
Okay, empty backfield. I'm not sure who the right receivers are, but goddamn Waller.
Instead of being aggressive and making plays.
God, what is that?
He's going to be taken down right at the line.
Parkin? Is that Ricky?
2nd and 10.
Nah, actually might be Ricky. Sound like one.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Oh, go. I'm Jalen Buster, rookie from Yale. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a Yale. Jaden or Jalen. Why? God.
Before they get to the end zone.
I just have one question. Where was Kayvon? Okay, zone defense it look like. Do I see one tight end, one running back? Oh, he's going deep, and he was wide open. Wow. Curtis Samuel. There are 2 dudes named too.
And the Jets have taken the lead.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Going play action. Ritter. That one finds Pierce right side. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. That is caught. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Ritter from the gun. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. And he is stopped just short on third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his fourth down call.
A 57-yard attempt.
And that is no good. And that will keep this a 4-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Kenneth Walker headed back out there. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success at least so far here in the second quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On second down, it's Walker. And he's going to be met at about the 43. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Perkins. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Curtis Samuel with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. And Denver getting set to take the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Ritter to throw it, and his throw's going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, here's Ritter. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Broncos first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 52 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Ritter back to throw. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. But he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 36 yards on the play.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Back to throw, Ritter. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
They'll try to run this one in, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a jet was shaken up on that one. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
A 22-yard attempt.
And Gain knocks this one through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. That'll be caught right side. Chenault with it. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, New York.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That's good for a Jet 1st down, a gain of 13.
13 yards. 1st down, Jets.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mahomes to throw once more. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. That's Samuel caught left side. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Mahomes now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well inside the 25. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. Blankenship's kick is good. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought one of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a third down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
3rd and short. Ritter. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
Pulled in at the 24. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Jets will take over 1st and 10. So here are the Jets now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 58 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 35 back to work on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35.
Throwing now is Mahomes. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. Down the right sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Elijah Moore, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Denver's offense ready to go again. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Ritter off the play fake. And this one is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Going play action. Ritter. Now he steps away. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
At the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Completes it to the fullback, Ham. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Ritter throwing on 3rd down. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. He'll look to set up his blockers. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Mahomes. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. They go play fake. Mahomes. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
Walker will score. Touchdown, New York. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field, and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was Ken Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Broncos are about set to go on offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Here's 3rd and 9. Ritter. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. Back to throw, Ritter. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Meanwhile, Ritter's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On play action, here's Ritter. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
At the 20-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 20, here's second down and 3. Welcome back now to Denver. Ritter now on second down. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Ritter. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Second and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line. Ritter now. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here. Sticking with the passing game. Here's Ritter again. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's a gain of a yard. Complete to Juju Smith-Schuster.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Here's Reed returning. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Jets ready to get going again here on offense. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start first and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some space here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That good for 22 and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Back to Walker on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
Brings up second and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 41-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. So a first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 41. They'll fake the jet sweep and go instead with Walker. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. From the 38 now. Here's second down at 7. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that will bring up second down.
At the Broncos 17-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit. He hit his first, this one from 38. Blankenship's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. On first down, Ritter. Pass on the out route, caught by Smith-Schuster. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Ritter. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Looking to throw once more. Here's Ritter. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Touchdown, Broncos. A great play there. 48 yards. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. And you've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Mahomes now to throw. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. They're going right back to Walker. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
27-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
To the right side, this is Walker. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Broncos will take over on downs. So the Broncos now down by 2 touchdowns. 1:55 remaining. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Ritter. He's got Smith-Schuster, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Now he dumps this off over the middle and taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Ritter looks to throw it. And he's got his man on the out route. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Ritter. And he's got Pierce. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now Ritter. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll take this one only up to about the 21. Now a timeout called for by the defense. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Denver's offense now set to go. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Ritter to throw it. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Giants, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Denver, they'll drop down to 1-3, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.